a $45 dry-aged prime-grade bone-in ribeye, while mine is a $6 select-grade picanha. In case you can't tell, my dad's steak is much better. The whole reason I gave my dad the better steak was because he's never cooked a steak before, and I thought that was going to make this a pretty funny comparison video. But my dad, being the competitive person that he is, decided to do extensive research on how to cook a steak, and somehow absolutely nailed the cook on this thing, which did kind of defeat the original point of this video, and it also meant that I needed to bring my A game to make my $6 steak even comparable. So what I did is I trimmed off some of the fat from the picanha and rendered it in the pan before searing off all sides. But in the middle of the cook, I took the steak off the heat and rested it for 5 minutes, which allows the texture to balance out a bit and gives you a more even cook. Shout out to Senpai Kai for this tip. Then I cooked the steak for a couple more minutes, sliced it open, and topped it with some ground up pink peppercorns and smoked sea salt. Now let's see what my mom thought.
It's cooked perfectly. How much was this one? How much was his? This is definitely a better deal. If you don't know how to cook steak though, you should get the more expensive one.
Matters more. The quality of the...
These are the 5 best mutations in plants versus brain rots. At number 5, we have the diamond mutation that turns your brain rot blue and has a 0.4% chance of spawning, and it has a multiplier of 3. Next is the ruby mutation that turns your brain rot into a ruby and has a damage multiplier of 4x. At number 3, we have the neon mutation that turns your brain rot radioactive and has a multiplier of 5x. The second best mutation in the game is the frozen mutation that only has a multiplier of 4x, but this mutation freezes the brain rots and slows them down. And the best mutation in the game is the new rat mutation that has a 6x multiplier and slows the brain. The 5 best mutations in plants versus brain rot.
God,
At number 5, we have the
faster.
diamond mutation that turns your brain rot blue and has a 0.4% chance of spawning, and it has a multiplier of 3. Next is the ruby mutation that turns your brain rot into a ruby and has a damage multiplier of 4x. At number
I'm
3, we
just
have the
gonna
neon
shut it down
mutation that
again.
turns your brain rot radioactive and has a
Peace,
multiplier of
guys.
5x. The second best mutation in